Hey, what's up, guys? Day 293 of my 365-day adventure. Today, I am pulling from the great Dwayne Richardson, my papa, and he always taught me to question everything. And I have seen people talking about just the conspiracies as far as us being manipulated and tearing us apart and wanting to create race wars and all of that. And I'm sure there is some of that. Like, I pretty much don't doubt anything because I think anything is possible. So, in that, it's really important that we're questioning everything, we're checking in with our inner selves, and we're coming from our own personal truth. So, especially with Black Lives Matter, for me, even if there is some manipulation on the political side or from the top, and a lot of kind of grooming and programming that they want to put in so that we can be sheeple, meaning you are sheep, sheep follow each other in herds, and people being sheeple. Uh, Even if that is the case, I think what is still super important is if that's the game they're playing, it's put the conversation on the table for us to look at things that haven't been working. So that's where I'm still totally for Black Lives Matter and having these conversations and really reestablishing new systems for us so that things can work better. I do think that there is a lot of propaganda. There's so much BS out there, and that's why again it's super important to question everything. It's like look at it, get the information that you can from it, because again, even information is manipulated out there. But that is why I think it's super key that you check in with your inner self, your inner guide, and you start building that relationship with yourself, because that will always really be a great little navigator for you, right? I've talked about having that inner compass and like really digging in and trusting that and feeling and using what you know and getting educated and then putting these things together for yourself. Because there are so many things that people want to feed to us. So you have to keep questioning what is it that they're trying to accomplish, people in the media, governments, all these things, and really boil down to you making the best decisions for yourself, your life, your family that feels good and is in alignment with what you want to see in the world. So I would like to see equality for humans and our rights and everything. That's why, freedom and legalizing freedom is like super important to me. So check in with you, make sure you're not just taking everything in and just being like, oh, yep, this is what it is. Question everything, assume nothing, okay? If you look at the Four Agreements, it's a great book, and it really talks about never jumping to assumptions, because when we are living in a world of assumption, it's almost like we're making up stories and we don't really know what's going on. So that's why these conversations right now are so important, and for us to share where we're at and learn from each other and then get educated. You can read a book, and that's like having a conversation with the author. You can listen to a podcast, and that's like listening to a conversation, right? So go out there, seek your own truth, and I really do believe that you will find leaders if you're coming from a good place, and not just to make people right or prove people wrong or create tension, but really if you're coming from a place of let's work together, let's unify, let's raise the consciousness, let's bring this world together, you will be able to like feel your way and know who to trust. And like I just know that energy doesn't lie. Okay? So always, always, always digging more into trusting yourself. Question everything, because why not? Anything is possible. And stay in alignment with what you know you want to experience and see and be in the world. And that's going to be so key. And I know that I really want to see the world elevate. So anybody else that's on that page, as far as I'm concerned, you're my tribe. And regardless of propaganda and people pouring money into all the political stuff, and some people wanting us to divide and some people wanting a race war and like all the things, it's all just illusions and BS. And I'm telling you, truth will always prevail, love will always win. And I have no doubt in my mind that it may not even happen in our lifetime, but we will restore like that consciousness, that beautiful aspect of what it is to be human on this earth. So it's like, if anybody's up to any other games, bow down now, because you ain't gonna win. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in this for the long term, and in it far beyond my life expectancy. I just really believe in us as humanity, and I am committed to pretty much freedom and love. Those are the only two things. So, peace out, guys. Have fun with your own journey. Find your voice in it, and just fall in love with the journey, because that's really what it's about. And keep that truth, in the forefront of your mind, and it will guide you.